Okay, so poem. Poem. I have an urban poem, and I'm probably going to reread it some other time. I mean, out loud with a better camera and better place and all that good stuff. So this is just so that I could try this at one point. Whatever. I wish the camera would go back to that like sunny filter. Okay. I see the tired heart inside me, and I'm holding on tightly. You say this is what makes me mighty, but I'm only doing what I have no other choice but to do, you see. Deep down inside I've been as troubled as you, and the things that drag me down pull my face to the ground and force me to press my forehead against gravel. Every stone against my skin is a reminder of someone else's sin, and the blood that falls from the scrapes and bruises are the puddles you pull your rain boots on to splash and amuse you, splash right back into my face as I lay there and take a taste of something I do not deserve, your hatred. I am not Jesus. I'm not the God of ultimate love and sacrifice, and I'm full of cracks, and I make many mishaps, and my soul cannot be detached from the human body I live in, at least not now and not then. It's time that I protect the things that I've let you wreck, and I shouldn't blame myself, but a fool's thrice in choosing when I've twice before been victim to the bruising, apathy from within your mouth and your heart. As far as your soul, I won't even start. To explain the touch of your brokenness and pain, and ensuring the sympathetic, like a slimy tear from the eye of a crocodile dressed in swamp water, hoping the pretense of looking like a frog could evoke my pity, because frogs are the closest pretense you can wear to be truthful. There's nothing I can do to make me love you. I am not God. I did not create you. I cannot save you from the mistakes you created back at home base, where you kept your poison safe, neatly tucked away for babes that grew into your children, and are now enslaved to the belief that second best is all we're made for, and making just enough with a continuous cycle of tough luck is all we're raised for. Underpaid but self-made, fake it to make it, join the masquerade like daddy, no financial aid like daddy, as he thought the effort was overrated, and love was a material sometimes needs an upgrade. Gotta keep up with the times, get the correct phrases like an audio-visual aid is bleeping robotic tips on how to say I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U too, and make it look nice, hoping if he does it right, he won't need to be in my life. I'm not God. I cannot love you unconditionally all the time, with every heartbeat and breath in my lungs, through the sinews of my bones and into the quantum physics of my atomic soul. I am not God. I cannot spill my own mortal blood, full of imperfections and cellular misdirections, and wash you clean of the crud and the obscene that you use to feed your body like unclean meat. I cannot make me love you. I cannot find a proper reason to think of you, and I cannot find the patience to even utter a wish of you, because you're not supposed to cast your pearls before swine. And if there's nothing good to say, it's better not to say a thing. It's time to realize that everything isn't fine. Between the lines, I've got a living daddy that ain't really alive, and my sisters and brothers want to make him proud by learning on their own how to survive. But I can't even see a reason to try. That's like humming a frequency to a person who doesn't hear the sound. Actually, it's like going to a confession only to confess to a liar, and times like these are running thin like the vitality in the polluted world we live in. I am not God. I cannot make me love you. But I know I have to rise above distaste and dismay and erase the self-sufficient pages of my diary. I am not God, but God lives somewhere within me. In the depths of my heart, He claims that I have closets packed with secrets I need to open up and clean them, and He will help me on my end if I only start. He says bitterness is poisonous, and if I want to escape it, He'll be my light in the dark. So children with no teachers, believers with no preachers, sharers with no seekers, feet with no sneakers, lungs with no breathing, know this. You don't have to hold the world on your shoulders. You don't have to bury your emotions to be tough soldiers, and you do not have to trust in those that will never console us, those that would just as well have sold us to the pleasures of the world. I am not God, but I can tell you God knows who I am. I am His daughter. He is that protective big brother, the father that helps you recover, and He even created the maternal love of a mother so I can have what I needed back then. I am not God. I cannot relive in your soul, and you cannot repent to me, but that doesn't mean I have the right to leave you unforgiven. Daddy, you're forgiven. Have a nice day, folks.